Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to be looking at a Gyarados deck. Yes, we are going to be looking at this Gyarados from Team Up. I actually have never used this card before in a video, and we're going to break that rule, and we're actually going to play a Gyarados deck today. And honestly, Gyarados is kind of cool. We got Poké Maniac, which can actually search a Gyarados. We have Crasher Wake, which can help. And we are going to be playing this Dunsparce here with Strike and Run, which allows us to search a deck for 3 basics. So we can just put 3 Carps on the bench right away and get them going. And I mean, the deck itself, Gyarados isn't a perfect card, obviously. But honestly, it is a water type, so it's got that big advantage going for it. And it can do a lot of damage. You can max it at 240. You can take big stuff out. And we're going to try to set up with Maniac, Dunsparce, and Crasher Wake, and that's what the deck is all about. So before we get in the video, of course, shout out to our sponsor, TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever in any need of any PTCGO codes, if you're looking for Hidden Fates, Unbroken Bonds, Unified Minds codes, Team Up codes, any Pokemon TCG set code, really, get them over at TCG. They have the other PTCGO code goods, like Pokemon GX codes for, like, you know, the evolutions, like Vaporeon GX, Pikarom, Reshiram, Mewtwo, and Mew GX codes. And they do have a singles website if you're looking for IRL Pokemon TCG singles. You can get them over there too. I have it linked down below in the description for their other website. If you end up getting anything from TCG, guys, make sure to use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Supports the channel, helps yourself out, helps Karkevin out. It's a win-win for everyone. Alright, now let's look at the list. So it's a pretty straightforward deck. Gyarados used to honestly be pretty decent back in the day in the Sun and Moon on format, and then of course rotation happened and the deck didn't really lose much, I guess. The deck still, like, has some good things, and it kind of gained some support through Poké Maniac, allowing you to search the deck for up to 3 Pokemon that have a retreat cost of exactly 4, which just so happens to be Gyarados' retreat cost. And Magikarp can be searched out with Strike and Run, and also we can use Crasher Wake to search it out. I know the Green's Gyarados deck was kind of popular, but we're still going to be trying out the Green engine. The reason why we're playing Green is to specifically find supporter cards to put in our hand that we don't end up discarding them with Distilled Blast. The nice thing about having Crasher Wake, Poké Maniac in the deck, and Green is you actually can search the deck out, so you can thin out the deck and get rid of excess stuff that can get discarded very easily by Distilled Blast, because you play Distilled Blast once, you're not getting those cards back. If you end up discarding, you know, 2 Crasher Wakes, they're gone. We don't play Power Plant in the deck. So once you discard them, they're gone. So having Green, Crasher Wake, Poké Maniac especially getting your Gyarados in your hand, is just really good so that we're never really going to run out of stuff to have in our hand, pretty much is what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, pretty straightforward list. Just 4 Dunsparce. Sun and Flash can be kind of clutch too, doing 10 damage and possibly paralyzing the opponent can be really good. We have Distilled Blast, of course, that does a lot of damage. We want to be seeing mainly stuff like Reshiram. Pikarom isn't terrible either because 240 HP is quite a bit. I am playing 4 Pokégears for all of our supporters. I got 4 Brock's Grit. We're going heavy on the Brock's Grit. Brock's Grit is super important to get our Gyarados back in the deck. If we get back Carps, we can get them back to Strike and Run, and Poké Maniac gets the Gyarados back in play. We do have 2 Power Plants. Shrine and Power Plant are both pretty good cards in here. The Shrine is really good if you need to do the extra damage, because there are some tag teams that have a lot of HP. But again, with Sun Flash, sometimes it's not a big deal. But with Power Plant, we can actually shut off Mew 3 and other annoying abilities like Dedenne and slow the opponent down possibly, and that can win us the game too against Mew 3. We are playing, of course, 4 Crasher Wake, only 2 green. I mean, we have to sacrifice stuff for a lot of energy. We can't just play this deck with a bunch of supporters. We have to play a lot of energy so that we're constantly just, you know, doing a lot of damage with Distilled Blast. So we're playing 28 energy. We need as much energy as we can, and there's also going to be moments where we Crasher Wake, so the more energy in the deck, the better. If you can find room for even more water energy, throw more water energy in the deck. It is, in my opinion, needed. And of course, 4 Poké Maniac for Gyarados, and 28 water. We're going all in with the water energy. So yeah, this is the Gyarados list that I've come up with here. I think the deck is pretty cool. It's nothing too special. Its damage output is honestly a little weak. 240 is not as good as it once was, but like it's still enough to take out Pikas, and Reshiram, of course, gets slaughtered by this card, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's show it off and see if we can win a couple games with this deck. Alright guys, let's go do some games in Standard with this Gyarados deck. See what we run into. Looks like we're playing against Pikarom. So there are going to be some matchups that are a little bit of a doozy. I think this deck is, you know, mainly just here to take out tag teams. It's more of a meme now, but honestly, we'll see if we can win a game or 2. I mean, obviously, we want to be seeing fire decks, which we're not up against. And oh, we do start with the Dunsparce. That's really good. Strike and Run is a good start. We have a Pokégear that can maybe find us Maniac, or we can get a green and green for the Maniac. Alright. Oh, we're actually up against Dark Box. I mean, any deck that utilizes tag teams is good. The Dunsparce start is amazing. And we get draw an extra card, another water. Okay. top deck to Gyarados, so we'll Pokégear. Do find the Maniac. I think I'm gonna have to play Crasher Wake. I need to find maybe get another Dunsparce and probably a Broxgrit. Because we're gonna probably Poké Maniac. No, next turn we're probably gonna go Strike and Run, and then we can do Maniac. So I guess we can get another Dunsparce and a green, because then we can green. And the nice thing about green is, like, well, you can't grab much. You can get the supporters into your hand so they're not in your deck. That's pretty much the idea. And my opponent probably has no idea what I'm playing. This is perfect. They're probably like, what the heck? Dunsparce? I have never seen this card in my life. What on earth does it do other than Strike and Run? Ooh, Viridian coming down. Not really that it matters. I don't think we'll get donked here, but I wanted to make sure I had another Dunsparce in play on the off chance he gets a knockout. You never know. I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, I'm not gonna risk it. They could actually maybe go for a Darkrai. I don't know. Anyways, it's just, I think it's safer to have two Dunsparce in play anyways, because really, once you start losing Gyarados, you need to Broxgrit them back into the deck and then go for another Strike and Run. They are going to get the Greninja Zoroark down. So, I mean, if they're playing tag teams, we're perfect. We'll see if they're playing Super Scoop Up, though. It's kind of the only thing I am worried about, is them scooping up if we never one-shot, because we're only capping at 240. We drew another energy. It's not really ideal. So we'll green for... Actually, we could probably get Power Plant. Another Poke Maniac. We can get another green. We're going to Poke Maniac next turn, though. I do want to get Power Plant in play, though, to stop the Weavile from working. Maybe just get another Broxgrit. We don't even have Broxgrit in our hands. We probably want to have that anyways. Do we play the Power Plant now? I mean, he has no Poipole, so I think we just Strike and Run. Actually, no, we'll play the Power Plant. Why not? And ooh, we actually did prize a few Magikarps. That's pretty bad. Still, though, I think we're fine. We can still Poke Maniac. I think we're chilling. Want to thin the deck out as much as we can. The Power Plants, I mean, it is interchangeable. I think you need a Stadium just in case of Wonder's Lab. But I think the Power Plants are still a really nice card to have in this deck. Alright, they are going to get a Poipole down, finally. They're going to potentially knock me out here. We did shut off Weavile. They are forced to find a Stadium here to get rid of this Power Plant. Pokégear whiffing is pretty good. And there's a Lily. See what else they do here. Ooh, a pass. So we can probably get a knockout here. Oh, we don't even need to play Maniac. Actually, no, we have to, right? We can Crasher Wake, but like I don't want to. I think we actually should go Maniac. Just to thin the deck out. We don't obviously want to have Gyarados get discarded. We can retreat into Gyarados, and here we go. The fun begins. How much damage can we do? Oh, we've been a few supporters, and we're only going to be doing 90. Yikes. We have to bin our last green. Poke Maniacs are gone, which is not good. I mean, as long as we have one Broxgrit, I'm happy. Gyarados might not even get knocked out this turn. We are desperately looking for Magikarp, though. To be fair, though, the funny thing is, we 240 damage this. It'll have 10 HP, and then we can just knock it out with Sun Flash. But we gotta hope to find Carps off the prizes here. Binning those Broxgrit's not good. Obviously, we can run Palpad in this deck, too, but, like, Palpad isn't safe because... I don't know. I don't even know what you would take out for Palpad. There's a Sableye T-Tar. There's a Treasure. Getting rid of a Dark Energy. Again, because we have the Power Plant in play, they are unable to play Weavile's ability, so they need to counter the Stadium before they can do Weavile. Alright, let's see. Naganadal's coming down. They're going to charging up. Do they have a Stadium and a Weavile? Because they have both Stadium and Weavile. They can go for a Abyssal Sleep. Oh, they do have the Stadium. Do they have the Weavile? No, they have a Dedenne. That's not good. We'll see if they get the Weavile. Are you serious? They found it? Bruh. They actually found the Weavile. They had everything there. That's pretty annoying. This ain't great. Considering we prize those Carps, it's really not good. I mean, we can still buy time with Dunsparce by just paralyzing them, which isn't bad. If we knock out the Darkrai, we also remove 4 energy, so if for some reason we wake up here, we can actually just still KO this thing, which is kind of funny. It's not the complete end of the world. Oh, they're actually choosing to pass. Interesting. There's a Maniac top deck. That's nice. It's good to see. I think we just go for the Distilled Blast. Okay. We've been to Brock. That's not great. Even though we really only need 1 Brock per game, in all honesty. And that's good. We take our prize. We're looking for Carp. There we go. Nice. I mean, this deck's biggest Achilles heel, in my opinion, is Reset Stamp. But, I mean, outside of that, we're memeing on Mans. I'm really surprised he didn't go for the Darkrai Prism there. I mean, I guess, like, he didn't want to risk it, but, like, I would have attacked with Darkrai. There's nothing wrong with that. We probably wouldn't have woken up. But my opponent chose not to attack with Darkrai. They're like, nope. We're not going to bother putting you to sleep. There's no point. They're actually bringing in the Naganadel, so they're probably unsure of what to do here. Which is fine by me. Again, the biggest thing that I'm worried about is Super Scoop Up. I gotta hope they're playing the B-String Hapu build that doesn't play Scoop Up. I mean, to be fair, they can always get Tails on Super Scoop Up, and then, like, it's like, ha ha ha, you can't heal. See what they do here. They're retreating into the Ditto. Okay. I am very confused as to why they're just giving up Ditto like this. It doesn't make much sense to me why they're just kind of letting the Ditto get knocked out. The reason, by the way, I haven't attached another energy is obviously we might need it, but also if I could draw another energy, I can Crasher Wake and thin out the deck even more and probably get that other Brock Scrape in my hand. I really don't know why he isn't, why he just is giving up a Ditto like this. That does not make any sense. Like, I mean, I guess he's like, whatever, but like at the same time, he's giving me more time to thin the deck out and have more energies. Because the more prizes I take, the more discards I have, the more energy I'm going to have for Distilled Blast. So it's kind of not a good idea for him to just let me take these free KOs. And there's an energy for Crasher Wake. See? This is why I held my hand. I am going to play this. And I am going to get a Power Plant and a Brock's Grid out of the deck. Could get the other Crasher Wake too. Oh, wouldn't mind that. Play down the Carp. I'm going to Viridian this way. I'm going to get 1 energy to the deck. It's pretty likely we KO this thing, but I want to have another energy in my hand. Attach it to Gyarados. Play down the Power Plant. He's already Weaviled. Still, though, and we'll go for Distilled Blast. And we lose our last Crasher Wake, but we get to knock him out for 210 damage. Little overkill. You know, just a little bit. Can we get our last Carp? No, another energy isn't terrible. That makes me kind of sad I did the Viridian, but still, I think we're in a pretty good spot right now. I mean, what? Why is he bringing in the Denny? Is he just letting me take free prizes? Oh, unless he wants to go for Gigafall. Ah, I see. He's trying to Gigafall me. And that actually does make sense. That's a smart way to win. We might have the Brock's Grid here to prevent Gigafall from killing. He can't pull it off this turn. He needs 10 energy, right? 5 and 5. I see what he's trying to do, though. Still, he's letting me take easy prizes. Kind of wish we could run customs in here, but there's no way we're going to find our customs, I feel like, unless we play 4 greens. I think we gotta take him out. It's looking likely he's gonna Gigafall me here, so we're gonna have to play the Brock's Grit. We want to actually put back as much energy as we can because we won't discard them and then walk into a Gigafall. Gigafall might help me if he leaves me with just energy in the deck. Nice. We only discarded Gyarados, which I'm fine with, because technically we only lose 1 guard there. Now we are not going to lose to T-Tar. We have another Brock's Grit too if we really need to. We can play Brock's Grit next turn, get 6 waters back in the deck. Unless he stamps me and I don't draw it. This game ain't over yet. There's still the possibility to Super Scoop Up. We have the Power Plant play if he doesn't have a Counter Stadium. He can't weave out. He could be playing Black Market, but we knock out the T-Tar, we're still going to win the game, so it won't really matter. He can't move the energy because we blocked it with Power Plant. Let's see if he has the Counter Stadium here. Am I out of Brock's Ritz? I am. So we gotta really be cautious of this, so he does have a counter. He He only has 9 energy. I don't know if he's already attached this turn. I cannot remember. I actually don't think he has. But if he Giga Falls me, I'll just put 6 energies back in the deck. I don't know if he knows that I had the Brox in my hand. Is he going to Giga Fall me here? I hope he does. I hope he Giga Falls me and doesn't realize I have my last Brox in my hand. Oh, he actually didn't get an energy out of the deck. Is he out of energy? I know most of these Dark Box... Oh, it's in the discard. Oh, he's forced to switch. He didn't have it. Not bad. Not too bad. Another energy. Is it worth it to KO him? I think it is. I mean, we need to take as many prizes as we can. We're not even discarding any cards there because it's just energy. This is why he shouldn't have let me just build up as much energy as I could, because now you see we pretty much win. The only way he could stop me is reset stamp and we don't draw Brock. But we have so much energy left in the deck, it doesn't even matter if we lose 15 cards, because we'll still have enough cards, I think, to win. Because we have 4 energy in our hand on top of the energy in the deck. It looks like he's going for that Giga Fall. But then we just play Brock's Grit, hit him for 240, and it's cap at that point. It's the first time I've ever been Giga Falled. We're gonna lose everything in the deck, almost. So we're out of, like, options, but we don't really have much options left. I mean, the Pokégear would have been nice, I guess, but I don't really even see how we're losing at this point. We could just get 6 energy back in the deck. My man's giving me the well played. Well played indeed. Are you serious? We can't even max out because the Poké Maniac blocked us. That's annoying. But we still pretty much can't lose, I don't feel like. Let's see what my opponent can do here. Does he have the, does he have a way to win? I don't think so. We have 1 prize left to go. There's not much he can do at this point. He has to play Super Scoop up to save him. Looks like he's just going to switch in the Greninja Zord. Pretty sure the deck is now just energy, right? Like, 2 greens, 1 Maniac in our hand, 2 weight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the rest of our deck is just energy, so we're doing 240 damage every turn. We can still win this by quite simply just Distill Blast. We might not have a Gyarados left, but we can still go Dunsparce too and strike and run. Oh, Dunsparce can still win the game, sorry, by just doing 10 damage. Let's see what my opponent does here. He could win by scooping up his Pokemon, but does he play Super Scoop Ups? He's gone through most of his decks, so I gotta assume he's got no Scoop Ups left. 330 damage, wow. This might be a closer game than I thought. It's gonna come down to... Well, he might be able to switches too, so I don't know. Anyways, bring in the Gyarados. Still Blast. Pretty simple. 7 energy, 240 damage. And then we just win with a Sun Flash. Or we can win with Splash! There's nothing on... I mean, he could go with a Darkrai GX. I don't know. He might be able to lock this game out, in all honesty. These tag teams just have too much HP for me to really KO. I guess that's the issue right now. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna eye up that Darkrai. It's in the deck still. Yeah. The only way I can win is by Sun and Flashing. I can win by doing Sun and Flash. That's about it. Or if he doesn't play Scoop Up or has no switches left. These things just have too much HP. Maybe we should play Shrine instead of Power Plant, but like, Power Plant is better for the Mewtwo matchup. So I don't know. I guess Shrine would be good in here. Kinda wish we had Muscle Band or Choice Band still. If we had a buff padding right now, we'd be good. Still, though, we might be able to win with Sun and Flash. It's possible. I gotta hope he's got no Scoop Ups in the deck, or any switches left. He still has to go through 3 Pokemon, though, and he's got 5 cards left. Alright, Sun Flash. We need to get heads. No! No, Dunsparce let me down! No! If only I could do more damage. Only I could do more damage. Really, we're really relying on how many heads we get with Sun Flash. That's how we're gonna win the game. If Sun Flash just gets a bunch of heads, we could win the game. Oh, he still has a few Cynthias left, though, which is kind of annoying. We might not be able to win this game, guys. There's no way to get Gyarados back, because, of course, they had to... They're never not going to reprint Stretcher. If only Stretcher was still in the format. Alright, Sun Flash for 10. Come on, get heads. What? Are you trolling me, Dunsparce? Like, where the heck is the head at, buddy? Bruh? Garbage. Waste. Get out of here. Where, like... Why? If I get triple tails here... I've been betrayed by the Dunsparce Lords. Come on. Come on, we need a head. If I actually get triple tails, let's go. Come on, what are we getting here? Come on, let's see that heads. Dunsparce is the worst Pokemon ever printed. I'm gonna say that right now. It's a garbage card. Alright, guys, we're gonna go do some more games with Gyarados. We got let down by my boy Dunsparce. He betrayed me. He betrayed me, so that's sad. Anyways, let's see what we're playing against. Ooh, grass? Psychic and water. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. That's a lot of different types. I want to maybe see how we do against Reshizard. We haven't run into that yet, though. And nice, we do get a Dunsparce start. Pretty good. Yeah, we always want to be sure we're Dunsparce, and if we don't, we want to be able to get another. We want to be able to get Dunsparce down. Oh, they're playing Alolan Exeggutor Rowlet. Okay. I don't think this is too bad. We're never going to one-shot him, which is the only annoying thing, but, like, because Gyarados just goes boop, we can put so much damage on this thing, he can't really ever, like, heal too much. Or I guess, like, they can get Leavanny, but, like, still, we can kind of go off here. They're going to they are going to play a Bill's Analysis. Yep. They can get all the healing cards they need, but it's not really going to matter. They don't get an energy down this turn, that's good. Alright, so we are going to go into Strike and Run. We'll Pokégear. Take that Poke Maniac for Gyarados. We can play Crasher Wake, which I think I will do. I think we're going to try to thin the deck out here. We'll get green, and we already have a Brock's Grip. But I want to have 2 in my hand. I wouldn't actually even mind getting another Carp, because we're going to triple Carp him here. Yeah, we'll get a Carp and a green. Just fill up our bench with Magikarps. And Strike and Run, getting all the Magikarps down. I mean, I could have grabbed another energy to a Crasher Wake, but, like, the odds we draw on energy are pretty high anyway, so it literally doesn't matter. Maybe I should have switched, because we're not getting knocked out this turn, so I probably could have just switched into a Carp, but you know what, I'm not going to risk it. They're just going to play Steven's Resolve, which won't really get them very far, and then we can now go for a Poké Maniac and go triple Gyarados here and hope for the best. And hope that my boy Gyarados just smacks this Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor. This also means we're not doing Super Growth, which is good too, because obviously they get Super Growth, get that Leavanny down. We might not hit them very hard here on our first Gyarados hit, obviously, but the fact they have no energy on this thing makes me pretty happy. Okay, we drew an energy. We'll retreat into the Carp. We'll Poke Maniac for triple Gyarados. Get those 3 big boys in my hand. And here we go, Distilled Blast. We're going to see if we can not knock it out. Obviously, we're never going to reach 240. We're never going to one-shot it, but we'll see how much damage we can really do. Here we go, Distilled Blast. 2 Poké Maniacs and 5 energy. Not bad. I don't really mind losing those Maniacs. They've served their purpose, I think. It's a good thing we didn't lose any Brock's Grip. I think I will green. I might get another Poké Maniac in my hand, though, just in case. There's the first energy going down. With no Serena option available at the moment, my opponent's not really gonna be able to put too much pressure on me, I don't feel like. He can Super Growth into Leavanny. We can probably knock this thing out, depending on how much damage we can do. I mean, they can heal, but I mean, as long as they have less than 240 HP, I'll be pretty happy. And just a Super Growth, so they can get... Okay, so I guess we can't one-shot him, because unless he tries Leavanny. Nope. Okay, what do we draw? Our 4th Gyarados. Not bad. Alright, we'll play green. We'll definitely get Brock and I guess no, we'll get the last Maniac. We might need another Maniac at some point if we ever lose our Gyarados, so we should probably get the other Maniac out of the deck. And here we go, Distilled Blast. Alright, pretty good. We don't really care for Dunsparce anymore, so we can gladly get rid of that, and we are just gonna keep trucking away at this thing. I might want to get a Power Plant just in case they get a Life Force down, so I'll probably end up greening for another Power Plant. I'll probably just green for Brock and Power Plant, to be honest with you. Fortunately, they can one-shot me, though, with their Calming Hurricane, which is not very good. And I'm just going to pass, so it's pretty likely we actually get a knockout here. So we'll get Power Plant, we'll get Brock. SMEnergy, and we will go for Distilled Blast. That is a knockout. Boom! Gyarados just taking things out. It doesn't really matter if he's playing a bulky heal deck. We just say, alright, well, Distilled Blast, Distilled Blast, Distilled Blast, Distilled Blast, Distilled... You'll eventually get knocked out. We do get 3 Brocks in our hand, not bad. More energy is always good, I guess. We can... Are we at a Crasher Wakes? No, so we can maybe draw on Crasher Wake. So yeah, I think this is pretty much how the game's gonna go. We've taken 3 prizes. Yeah, they just concede. Doesn't even matter if they're playing a tanky stall heal deck. We just say Distill Blast every single turn and we win the game. I mean, their deck is obviously more built to take out some of the big tag team decks like Mew 3 and stuff like that. You know, they want to be playing against those decks. But when they see me playing Gyarados, they just are like, well, pass. Alright, we're going to do another game with the Gyarados deck. And I want to maybe see if we can beat a Reshizard deck or something. Though unfortunately I haven't seen a Reshizard deck yet with this deck today, which is kind of sad. It's like the deck, you know, you want to see the most when you're playing a water deck, and you don't run into it because PTCGO knows what you're playing and it knows what you want to play against. So let's see here how we're starting. Ooh, Dunsparce and a Carp. Alright, not bad. We are guaranteed Carp. We have a Pokégear too. We do need to find that Poke Maniac. See what we get here. Off the Pokégear. I mean, I'll take a green. Crasher Wake even would work. Okay, we drew another Magikarp. Not bad. Starts with an Eevee. Alright, we'll play this. Alright, there's the Poke Maniac. We'll take the green, actually, because then we just go green, get the Maniac that way. We'll attach to this guy. We'll play the green. Get the green and the Maniac. And we'll pass. We're still going to do Strike and Run, I think, even if, like, well, we could go Gyarados right away. Maybe it is better to do that. I don't know, but I do want to set up first. It's better to set up and just go for it. Unless, I mean, if he doesn't bench anything, I'll probably just try and knock him out. The Water Energy going on the Eevee tells me he might be playing Quagnag Evolutions, the deck that I built a few weeks back. Looks like he's playing Quagnag Evolutions. Let's see. Dedenne gets discarded. Yeah, it's probably going to get a Poiful. Yep, so he's playing the Quagnag Evolutions deck, which is fine by me. We'll see, though. Alright, he passes. Okay, what do we draw? Another water. Okay, so I think we'll do green. We'll get Brock's Grit. I want to get that Poke Maniac. Go here. Maybe I should have gone Crasher Wake, but I'm not really looking for anything. We're just going to go Strike and Run for these 3 guys. Fill up our bench. Prizing a Carp there, not ideal. But whatever. And we could have went, you know, try and knock out the Eevee. It's only got 160 HP, but I think it's better to set our board up before we do anything. It's possible my opponent won't even attack me here because of Naganadel and no Quags in play. So, he's probably not going to get an attack off. We could knock out the Glaceon, too. We only need... I think we need 6 energies to knock out Glaceon. But even hitting him, like, as hard as we can, is still pretty good. My opponent is not really playing against a deck I don't think they wanted to see. I mean, I guess they can Polar Spear my Carps and my Dunsparces, but we're going to do so much damage, it's not going to matter. Let's see. Still no Woopers. The Ditto obviously could evolve into Quagsire. I think they're going to pass here. I think they're going to pass. So we'll Poké Maniac, we'll get the Gyaradoses, we'll get them all down, and Distill Blast time, boys! Ooh, nice. Crasher Wake top deck, that's nice. Do this, play the Poké Maniac. Oh, we prize some Gyarados too. That means Magikarp might get knocked out if we don't knock him out here. That makes me kind of sad. That makes me really sad, actually. But he can never two-shot me, which I guess is still pretty good. Alright, here we go. Distill Blast. Will we knock him out? No, but we do lose Brock's Grid. We lose our Power Plants. Don't know how I feel about that. It doesn't really matter. We don't really care too much. Like, Vaporeon's ability is not even a big issue either. So, I guess it doesn't matter. This does mean my opponent will knock out this Magikarp on the bench, though. Which is not good. Not good at all. But then we knock out the Glaceon. We get 2 prizes. So that is good. Well, I mean, he's got 2 cards. Will he find Quag? I guess he can attach from hand, but will he find the Quagsire, though, still? Will he still hit the Quagsire? Let's see. He can attach, he can pull it, he can Frost Bullet, knock out the Magikarp. We lose a Gyarados. We lose one of our Gyarados options for now, anyways. We do have a cart prize. We can just get that off the prizes. We also can just Brock's Grid at some point. Oh, he's actually retreating into I can't talk today. In an Naganadel, which is actually pretty interesting that he's doing that. He probably knows Glaceon's really weak. He's gonna get an Eevee here. Oh, his hand is completely empty. That's really good. I actually don't agree with this play, because we knock this thing out, we're gonna take off all the energy off of his board. So yeah, that's good. Hopefully we get the knockout. I mean, I guess we play the Crasher Wake, keep thinning the deck out, just in case. If we are looking to knock him out. We'll take a Brock's Grit. We'll take another Poké Maniac. Here we go, Distill Blast. Are you serious? We didn't get the knockout? What? Yo, what kind of... Are you kidding me, bro? What? 1 energy off of the KO. Oh, my Gyarados, you're trolling me. Wow, that's super annoying. Still, though, if he wants to knock me out, we're still taking off the Nagandal off the board. We're still taking out 3 of his energies. It's not the end of the world. He might not even be able to attack with Glaceon anyways, right? He has to, like, draw a supporter or something to get out of the little thing. It just sucks we had to prize the other Gyarados. But we might get it off the prizes, and then we just gotta hope Carp live. Man, I did the Crasher Wake to specifically thin the deck out to get 3 energies. And my boy Gyarados let me down. Let's see what they do. Oh, they're retreating again, going into the Eevee. They could go for a Joy Maker, which I think is what they're gonna do. Get back the Lily and stuff. It's fine by me. But that is her GX move for the game, so they don't have any other GX move. They don't have Polar Spear, which they don't really need, obviously, but, like... Well, I guess, like, they could use Polar Spear. They could technically, like, do 30 to the Gyarados with Frost Bullet and then knock it out with Polar Spear. That option is no longer available to them now. And we are most likely going to take 2 prizes. If we don't knock out the Eevee, I'm going to cry because they're most likely going to evolve into Vaporeon or Glaceon. So hopefully we can knock out the Eevee here. See what we draw. Another Water Energy. Okay. We're just going to go for the Distill Blast, and that's a knockout. See you, Eevee. Alright, let's see. I know I have a Carp in there. There's a Gyarados. That's a good start. Okay. And that's not Magikarp. RIP. I might have to do Brock's Grit soon. But it's always better to wait until we go Strike and Run before we get all our Carps back. I mean, he can take his 2 prizes here. It's not the end of the world. We can still knock out the Glaceon and leave him crippled. But it looks like he's actually going with Naganadel. If he doesn't knock him out Glaceon, we're going to get another Gyarados in play, and that's going to be really big for us, because it just means Magikarp won't be getting knocked out anytime soon. So it's actually good if he does decide to knock me out with Turning Point. Plus, again, we're removing the Naganadel off the board. We're taking off all the energy off the board. But I gotta imagine he wants to go with a different attacker. He could attack me with a fresh Naganadel. He does have that option available, possibly. I don't think he... Yeah, he's got Vaporeon. Can't use that, though, for him, obviously. That Eevee is a gunner. See, this is why when I played this list, I did not like having this Eevee in the deck, because it's so easy to knock out and it gives up 2 prizes. And honestly, that's not good. You don't... It's basically like having a Denny in play with, like, an actual good GX tech that saves you sometimes, but, like, still, that Eevee GX, that's why I was playing the baby Eevee, because I feel like in that build, it's better to have the baby Eevee, because the Eevee GX is just too easy to knock out. There's a Cynthia. So I'm curious to see what my opponent's going to do. Are they going to attack Glaceon, take their 2 prizes, or are they going to attack Naganadel? If they had their Turning Point turn, we'd actually be in a bit of a pickle, because they could technically knock me out Naganadel, do 160. That'd be pretty bad. They're burning these Cherish Balls, though. I am scared of Reset Stamp, not gonna lie. That card does kind of scare me, though. Just because we have such a good hand, Reset Stamp would really, really suck. Alright, they're gonna get an Eevee. Not even the Palette of Friends ones. Shake My Head. That's the one you want to play. You want to play because you have Dedenne, Psychic, Water, Colorless on the bench. You're doing 40 damage. And you know what? That 40 damage goes a long way, especially with Polar Spear. Especially, yeah, Polar Spear. 40 damage, Palette of Friends, Polar Spear on a Pikarom is GG. Shake my head for not playing that. Alright, let's see what he does. Will he knock me out with Turning Point? Yeah, looks like he's going to Naganadel. And that's fine. Again, we're taking off his energy acceleration. We're also knocking out... And we're taking out 3 energies. That's pretty good. And we also get a Gyarados in play. It's like best case scenario. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he's going for this. I think I'm just going to keep holding the hand. Like, I mean, if he ever does, like, reset me, it would suck. But, like, I don't know. I don't really know if we can really lose, to be honest. I might jump the gun, but you never know. Save the hand until we're out of doses, and then just Brock Grit them back, and then go strike and run. That's the plan. And he's letting me get another Gyarados in play, which is really good. There's a Pokégear. We're going to keep that, because we actually do need Pokégear in the future. And nice, just 240 damage. Not too shabby at all. Magikarp. Hey, there it is. Now we're cooking. So yeah, we're in a really good spot. He can't knock out Gyarados this turn. Not even Quagsire. I don't think could reach the numbers. He could maybe knock out Vaporeon, but I think Vaporeon is also short on the knockout. He needs to get 4 energy in play to pull that off. And if he wants to go Vaporeon, that's an easy prize for us. I mean, he already plays GX move. He can't go like Vaporeon, GX's attack, heal everything. It's not going to matter anymore. See, if you had Palette of Friends, he could do 40 damage to me and then set me up to be killed by Quag. But he's not playing the boss Eevee. Yeah, if he evolves Vaporeon here, I mean, that's like grip for him. Yeah, he's evolving it. Okay, cool. Also, by the way, I do want to keep attaching energy for my hand and my Pokemon, just because if we do get reset stamped, we don't want to draw energy. We obviously are looking for our Brock Grit, Pokégear, stuff like that, so I'm probably going to keep attaching energy here just so I don't draw something too bad. So, Hydro Pump will not knock me out. He's only going to do 130 with 3 energies. He can't do Cure Shower. It's not looking too good. And if we just hit 4... Actually, no, we got to hit 6 energies to knock him out. There's a Pokecom, putting back in the Naganadel. Get in another Poipole. Yeah, I don't really know how we can lose this point, in all honesty, guys. Unless he plays customs, I mean, he could maybe, like, hit a Dunsparce, knock out the Gyarados that takes the damage here with Frost Bullet. He could do that. I really wish we could play Mew in this deck, guys, but, like, if we start with it, we can't do green, and without green, we can't get 2 supporters in our hand, so it's pretty bad. Mew is a no-go. Let's see. It's not knocking me out. It's only doing, I think, 130. So he's going to be 10 damage off of KOing me here. Or no, 20 damage off. Which is good. Okay. 130. So I think we did prize a Gyarados. And do another Water Energy. Ultra Space. Yeah, we did prize Gyarados. Okay, our deck is quite literally energy. We have pretty high odds of knocking him out here. Okay, good. I was gonna say, is that not enough? But it is. It's 210 damage. If we got the Brock Grid and the Dunsparce, we wouldn't have gotten the kill. But this is perfect. Also, we keep the Brock Grid in the deck. Can we find the Gyarados off the prizes? We do indeed. Yeah, I don't think I can lose at this point, guys, in all honesty. He could, like, potentially, if he finds another Nagando, he could knock me out Glaceon, but, like, we still have this Gyarados in play. I don't see how he can win the game, even if he takes out the Carp and the Dose. It's just not good for my opponent. We literally only have one card in the deck that's not energy, and yeah, that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. I mean, you know what? The idea of doing Quagnag and the evolutions, it's an awesome idea. I liked the deck a lot. I think it was really fun to play. But playing this deck against Gyarados, probably not a big, you know, not a good time just for my opponent, because obviously the whole reason I built the deck is because Glaceon counters Mewtwo. Vaporeon can be really good against Reshizard. But when you're playing against Gyarados, you know, you're kind of like, well, I can't do anything. Does he have the energy? He does. So he can knock out both Carp and Gyarados, and then we Brock Script them back in the deck. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. We just win the game. Yeah, there's no way we can lose this point. There's no way we can lose. Actually, well, I guess if he resets me, obviously we can lose, but we'll see if he does that. If not, we should win the game here with just going Gyarados, Distilled Blast, knock him out. We really only need, what, 1 energy to KO him? Yeah, we need 1 energy to knock out this Glaceon. It's not too hard. We'll see if my opponent has Reset. I don't think I put Reset Stamp in my list, so it's probably not in here. I can't remember if I had Reset Stamp in there. I don't think I did. Can't remember. I don't think I had Reset Stamp, so there shouldn't be a Reset Stamp here. That is one thing this deck is obviously weak to, though, is Reset Stamp. That will screw you over a lot of the time, because they just stamp you. But yeah, it looks like this is game. They can knock out the Carp and the Gyarados, but then we just knock them out with Distilled Blast. Even if they had no Gyarados, we would just Brock Script them back, go Strike and Run, and yeah. And they're not even going to knock out the Magikarp. They've kind of just given up. So yeah, there's no way we can lose. We literally just knock them out because of the energy we have in the deck. Gyarados, boys, taking big dubs against my own creation, guys. But you know what? Gyarados versus Quagnag Evolutions is probably not good for them because they don't expect that. I actually want to know if they had Reset Stamp, because I don't think I had it in my list, so I don't think they would have it. Let's see. Do they have the stamp? Nope, no stamp in sight. So yeah, they didn't have the Reset Stamp, so they wouldn't have been able to stop my Gyarados. Not bad. Or they wouldn't be able to stop my setup. But yeah, that's it for the Gyarados video. Sadly, we didn't get to see any fire decks. Go figure. I play a water deck. I don't find any fire matchups. That's like PTCGO for you in a nutshell. But honestly, guys, give this deck a try. If you can figure out a way to counteract Reset Stamp, definitely try to figure out some way to counteract the Reset Stamp, because Reset Stamp definitely can give this deck problems. But other than that, I mean, this deck is pretty cool. It's pretty fun. You pretty much just destroy Reshizard. Pikarom can be pretty favored too sometimes. Yeah, rather these piece of video, guys. If you enjoy, make sure you like on the video and don't forget to subscribe down below. On the road to reaching 6,000 subscribers, or 5,600 subscribers, I think. And yeah, make sure to check out the sponsor, Cardcraft TCG, guys. As always, make sure to use code LDF if you get anything from there to support the channel, help yourself out, and help Cardcraft out. Yeah, that'll be it for my video today on Gyarados. Magikarp HS for the win. Love it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter down below too if you want to stay up to date with my tweets. And bye bye.